So let's start with the planning. We of course made a very complete user flow that we will be presenting our user on our case studies, but we couldn't fit here. But of course, then we got, by browsing through the app, we got some points that we put out on the customer journey map, which is most of the users have to create an account first, and then when you're craving for food, you're really hungry, you don't feel like setting an account, we put that more in the cart when people are ready to pay. Makes more sense. They can only search by restaurant name. Now you can put both food specific and restaurant name. Need to check restaurant menu to find a dish. Here you can go straight to your dish. No allergy filters, and filters options list is too long. It's not well divided. We put it in a way that we're gonna see that's really clean and well divided and fine to use. Yeah, and some restaurants have no dish pictures. Next, please. Okay, so we started with the sketching, where we tried to make a Tinder-inspired app, which you could swipe left and right, but then we decided it wouldn't be good because on Tinder, like when you say no, you cannot come back to the edition, and why would you penalize the user for that? It makes no sense. And then on our lo-fi, we put some thumbnails of the pictures of the dishes to provide more pictures of the same dish. But then we thought that wouldn't, like, some of the dishes doesn't have more than one picture, so we just moved to put like dots instead of the thumbnails. And also the information button that we have here, we found by testing that users are most likely just to scroll down instead of pressing a button. So yeah, that was our path from the sketch to the high fidelity. Okay, the user testing, we point out here, we stood out 2 points when we already had like a meat-fi. We tested a lot, and user here are expecting, when they already select the dish, they expect to, when they press the cart, to go straight to the cart, but then we would just say add it to cart, and then we would move the user to pick more dishes. But what if they just want one dish, right? So the solution was to put 2 options here, go to cart or keep browsing. So it made more sense for the users afterwards. And also, like at first we had 2 screens, food preference, like cuisines, and then food to avoid. 2 screens even before you get to the homepage. But then we found it a waste of time, so we would only present the homepage, you would go for your dish, and then like in the middle of the path of the browsing, then we would say, what foods do you want to avoid? And then the app would filter out and bring you more accurate results. So yeah, prototype time. Max, with you, ladies and gentlemen.